This is the easiest time in the crypto cycle right now. Welcome back, baby dolls. You are my friend. I'm catching you with my Pokeball. Check this out, and I'm not even joking. This is literally the easiest time of your life in crypto. And I don't talk like that, do I, friends? I'm always like the underdog. We're always like, Rocky versus Ivan Drago. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always like climbing the mountain. So I don't declare that anything's easy very often. When I do, you better pay attention. This is the others BTC ratio. And yeah, man, we are still in that cheap buy zone. And you can feel it right now. I mean, like, you had every single news event. You got Donald Trump, the Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF. Okay, Donald Trump president dodges the matrix. That matrix bullet comes back out. You know, they even send another second assassin on him. You have Michael Saylor FOMO buying. You've got the mysterious pDAI paganing narrative coming out here. I mean, like, how much more do you need to see that magic is starting to happen, friends? That's why when I'm talking about the easy buy, I'm not even joking. Which coins? I mean, I don't know, bro. Go buy anything, okay? Anything on PulseChain, Blue Ocean Chain. Do I need to remind you of that? I mean, there's plenty of opportunity everywhere. What I mean by easy buy, friends, it's just really what we're talking about is there's a 4-year cycle, and this is the 15% window where it's very rare, by the way. Could be even 10%, where like you can literally just, you get in, you don't have to worry, you're going up in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay, that's where we are right now. Now, don't go and do leverage or anything because we are moving up. We're now due to move up. But look, is it that easy? You don't know, bro. We didn't know the 4-year cycle was going to repeat exactly the same. We had no idea, and the cost of missing it was too great. So most people, though, they're going to be too hesitant to act because they want to see more confirmation. But as the prices walk up, confirmation means higher prices, which means now you really got to be a believer. Okay, this is literally the 5% best of crypto moment where you can actually just FOMO in and go on side. So I'm just letting you know that. And once it's clear, man, I mean, there's no coming back after that. Also, I've got some juicy updates here for you, friends. You remember HEX from Ethereum? It's down 99%. HEX is a better Bitcoin. This is HEX from Ethereum. Now, BankX have started to sell bigger clips of eHEX, which is fantastic. Shout out to my friend Daddy Lick. Daddy Lick, I said it. They have 430 million eHEX left. So they just did a 30 million eHEX clip, which I love, man. That's wonderful. They started picking it up. Now, we already achieved the miracle where Richard Hart flooded eHEX and then we actually recovered back up. This is the eHEX to Pulse ratio. Just showing you, man, almost nothing can kill it. Yeah, so look, what are my thoughts on eHEX, friends? Obviously, I want eHEX to go up. They still got 400 million supply. So by the way, market doesn't give a crap what I think, right? I would prefer Pulse, PulseX, and pHEX to keep smashing up. I would love that. Keep smashing up, even drag up Icosa. And then maybe we can like sift through this wall, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to show you the eHEX to pHEX ratio just to give you an idea of relative value. See how it's around 0.19. So if it ended up coming back down here, I mean, like, it's free money at this point. I don't know if it will, though. It's actually very low. You see what I mean? It is very low. But you just never know, man. Maybe BankX just do like one big slam down, man. That'll be beautiful. I hope we get that. Because if we're like deep into 2025 at this point, friends, and the ratio is still down, like it'll come to us. It's like, it's a free bunny hop. You know what I mean? Like, you can, like, at that point, by the way, if pHEX is up, PulseX is up, Pulse is up, Inc is up. If eHEX, if it's lagging behind, oh my gosh, like, it's free at that point. Like, everything else had a resurrection prophecy. You had your XRP, you had your Stellar, the vegan version of it. Like, oh, we're including the vegans now. We're including the flaily arms and the noodle pencil necks coming up as well. Here we have ChainLinik as well, friends. I mean, like, it's interesting. Everyone wants to hear more about ChainLinik. Like I said, friends, it's quite boring, bro. Like, just still holding, I believe. I mean, give me $200. You understand? This thing's been bitch slapping me for like a long time, man. Bitch slapping, you can't, there's no ecosystem. It's like, bro, can you just hurry up and go up like XRP, please? Also, make sure you are in the highest value Telegram in all of crypto. When you go in there, friends, if you go to any announcement, any of them, there's like a comments thing. You press on the comments, it actually goes to the chat room. This is where we come and chat in, but just don't abuse it, please, because like when I join anywhere and I get too popular, unfortunately, like Telegram doesn't let you mute and block people in a public chat room. So eventually the hateful, the death threats come in, the hate, Like the really, really, really aggressive stuff. And like, obviously, I don't care. I mean, I'll battle with you. You know what I mean? Like, I'll challenge you to an pointy elbow contest. That's okay. It's just that it wastes a lot of time. Like, I'm like, oh, this guy still wants to kill me. Like, we're just like, okay, bro, okay, we get it. You hate me, bro. Just block and move on, man. You're annoying me. Like, and they waste everybody else's time. So people who take time away from me, they're actually robbing you, okay? Because I'm trying to give you the highest value content in crypto. Hopefully Telegram, they can actually fix that. Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, bro, just let me block somebody in public chat room. You know, I don't want to have to leave. Now, I've actually got some sexy news here for you, friends. PulseX has bought and burned 5.64%. So just a reminder, just to clarify, on PulseX, the website, okay, see how you can do the farming and stuff, friends? If you go to the farm, okay, on the farm, V1 PulseX, so if you go to the liquidity here, so you go, hey, I'd like to farm liquidity, okay, V1 liquidity does not give you fees. It only lets you join some ink farms, okay? It only lets you join these ink farms. This is V1, okay? So it was I think it was a purposefully intentional. It was a bug, but it's not really a bug. It's a hyper burn, okay? So it buys and burns a lot of the coin. It's like very aggressive for it, which is really what you want, okay? If you're providing liquidity, you join the V2, but yeah, I'm just giving you some clarification out here because I saw some people in Telegram that are a bit confused when it comes to this. But don't worry, man. Don't worry, friends. Don't worry. You hear about someone, oh, this guy's doing liquidity and this guy's doing that. Just look, there's no secret, okay? I promise you there's no secret. The actual only secret is buying and holding and waiting. I promise you, okay? The only secret is literally time. That's it, okay? Time. Positioning, okay? No one else is in, you're in, okay, just wait until everybody else is positioned. That's it. Wait until you have maximum consensus. Wait until maybe Richard Hart comes back. Wait until maybe pDAI is pegged and we start the hyperloop. Wait until, you know, Ivan is like so happy that he rotated his pulse back into out of soy and back into PLS. So that's another thing we're doing on this channel, friends. I'm looking after everybody out here. Remember, Ivan got out of his pulse and he's now in soy. And if this thing flips green, we're all gonna let him know, like, hey, you gotta get back in, sir. It'll be kind of fun if we get back in and he gets back out, he gives up, and then it actually shoots up. That'd be hilarious. But it's been a long time for it to come. And you gotta remember, man, like Soylana, bro, you're like 130 billion market cap. PulseChain, you're only 1 billion. And friends, we're gonna cheat. We're literally gonna cheat. Richard Hart literally got the cheat code. Cheat code, magic trick. I mean, friends, it's literally the hyperloop, okay? pDAI, hyperloop. By the way, I've been getting DM every 15 minutes. Where do you get this hat? Habib, I custom made it. You understand? I custom made it. I slapped on the pick out here. I might have to get another one out here. If we're pegged, friends, like I was really close. I wanted to write actually just pegged on it. However, I thought, you know what? No. Let's not get too euphoric when we're only at 1 cent. Let's wait until an actual peg that we can't deny at that point. Interestingly enough as well, pDAI, friends, hitting around 2.8 cents today. I mean, friends, I'm shocked. I'm like, are you ever going to drop 80% and make us squeal? Like, hey, man, it's bull market time, bro. Like, just, I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you eHEX, the erection hex. I mean, the only source of protein on Ethereum. Look what it was doing, man. Like, let's look at the 3-day chart. Okay, do you think Hex was waiting for you? Look at this. That's what erection hex did. This is the 3-day chart. See, it goes green, green, green. And you're watching it and you're like, oh, you're probably going to stop soon. You're probably going to drop all the way. Nope. Slowly, bang, bang. See, deep into 2021. There we go. Just bang, 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 bang. Hello, sir. Hello. We see that. It's actually wild to see. So this is what you just witnessed. You go, oh, crypto's easy. The candles go up. Think again. So there's a 4-year cycle and you just like, I just fast forwarded to the easiest part ever because, you know, it's easy to scroll by on a chart, friends, but you have to live it day by day. That's the most important context to take out of this. You know, we've got a lot of Ink fans out here. I've got to stress to you, friends, Ink is the greenest logo in crypto, and I love Ink. Ink's cool. Ink's want to see. Ink is going to fly. Ink's doing well. They're all liquidity bonded. And yeah, you just play around with anything else you want in a very family-friendly way. Of course, make sure you have Spoonie with you, friends. If you're going and playing around the forest, you know, take out the bears, right? How high can Ink go? I've got some fib out here, but it's Richard's pressing the buttons. Richard's pressing the buttons. That's it. We've got to get the stable coins, the cuck stable coins to come in, and then throw some Ink in front of them so they bond to pDAI. Maybe that's how it works out. And then once they're all bonded together, we can start the turbo hyperloop phase. I guess we'll see what happens there. So if you're on the fence about doing anything in crypto, well, this is like your last chance. I don't know how many times I said last chance, last chance. Like this is the actual easy part. But what I mean by easy is if they get in, they don't have to sit through like a 70% correction. Okay, they don't have to sit through that. They don't have to sit through like a 50% wipeout. They actually just get to go, wow, this is easy. Why not get into this before? That's those people are coming in, and this is what's gonna bring everyone in. They're like, oh, of course crypto has to go up because the candles are going up, right? They're like, oh, the money printing, and then the debt, and Donald Trump likes it. Oh, Collie Chi, and 4-year cycle, and halvening. Wow. They're gonna start saying these things, and you know they're gonna make us look like idiots for a while. Then eventually the bear market will come. Eventually, but don't worry about that part now. This is Richard Hart's red line, which is the PulseChain SAC wallet. Now, a lot of people, just to clarify, they always wonder, you know, hey, why would Richard peg it to $1? Why? Why not just let it go slowly? Well, it's true. You know, friends, if Richard wants to peg it to $1, he needs Ethereum price higher. However, faster. However, if Ethereum's only like 15K in the future, he can basically like lower the effective Ethereum price he needs the longer he lets people cheat out and rinse. But this is the funny part. Like I'm saying, oh, cheat out and rinse. Like the coin's still going up. The coin's still going up, you know. Don't sleep on any of the core coins, please. Also, I got to remind everybody, don't rotate the core coins out, okay? I was on a stream earlier. I was with Saint Wolf and Corey and everyone else was just reminding you, man, like, when something moves up, we all see it. We all see like one guy, some Giga Chad just rotates 550 grand of like HEX into ink. And then, oh, he's changing the ink. Now he's going to go into Pulse. Like it just... Because everyone wants that kick, you know, everyone's that dopamine kick. Like you want to throw something all in, and like it happens, everyone, right? I know some people, they got 10 grand in, and I'm like, look, bro, I don't have one coin, okay? Buy these 10 coins and then come to me in 12 months, okay? But they don't want it. So they listen, and then they think about it. It happens every time. Then they're like, okay, bro, out of the 10 coins, what's the one that's going to go the most? Because I know they get the dopamine hit because they're like, oh, if I put all 10 in one move, and it does like a 20x, I get 200K. They want it, yeah, they basically want it really, really fast. But man, like I can't give it to you, friends. It's a very friendly show. I can't give it to you, especially on camera. Now, this is PulseChain, still very, very low. We need like, it is, I think it's racist under 2x day one sack. So it's about a 3x from here. Man, I can't tell you how bullish I am, bro. Like, oh, I can't believe it's so easy. I can see we are literally 3x away from where I think minimum fair value should be, which basically means your portfolio can triple and you can sleep like a baby at night. You're like, oh, no way, this thing's going down. That's so rare, man. Don't forget to please step away from the soy button, especially in 2025. Look, you're going to see it, man. People are going to sell positions to try and buy back lower. It's going to keep going up. It's going to happen in so many coins, man. I want to ask you something personally. Would you, friends, sacrifice for a Richard Hart wallet? Now, I'm just guessing. I think a lot of people, they're looking at their portfolios like, nah, I wouldn't. Okay. What if, be honest with me, if I made your portfolio go up 10x from today, your Richard Hart, everything in PulseChain, everything connected to it, your whole portfolio, 10x today. So if you've got 100 grand, now you got $1 million. Would you sacrifice? Okay. Now, I think everyone's going to pretend like they can refrain from their emotions. They go, no way, dude. I'm going to buy the bottom, sell the top. Think about it. I think a lot of people will be like, wow, you did make a comeback. We were wrong. You were right, Richard. You were right. We never stopped believing. And you might just do some donation tips. It's something to think about, okay? It's something to think about. Now, why am I thinking about it? Because I think this guy with his pink nipples looking at you, pepperoni nipples, I think he's looking at it. I think he knows. It's like, yeah, if I want to do something for a wallet and I do the turbo loop, I bet all those people who said they'd never sacrifice, I bet they're going to go really hard. Friends, the world is a mysterious place, okay? The world's a mysterious place. I mean, how many times do you just get shocked where you can't believe this man once again? How is he ever running out of pegs? No, he's not. I won't be surprised myself if he does a wallet sacrifice, okay, where we have the biggest money raised of everything. Okay, that's how the universe works, by the way. We're so close, man. We'll just do this. We do something like that, and it just goes up, and just something like absolute cracker happens like that. And his wallet sacrifice period. I wouldn't be surprised if remember PulseChain raised about 600 million ish. PulseX raised 1.1 billion with a B because it had more FOMO built up. So also fascinating. So this is just, man, I'm telling you, friends, Richard, I think he's got this in the bag, to be honest now. Okay, this was the PulseChain sacrifice done here. This was the PulseX. Okay, so we kept running on for longer, and PulseX was just the DEX, and people sacrificed harder. If he did a wallet sack, we might see the biggest we've ever seen. It might actually signal the top. You know, it would be it'd be fantastical. And it would make no sense. Because you're like, wait a minute. Did you guys forget what happened the past 3 years? They're not gonna, friends, we talk a big game now. You're not going to be able to talk any rational sense to people who have owned the wrong coins for the past 2 cycles. You see, you're not going to be able to talk any rational sense to them. And you know what? You don't blame them. They followed all the mainstream KOLs. You know, they had a chance to watch Dr. Hexologist. They had a chance to get the free prostate exam, and they rejected it. Okay? They went to Nurse Nancy. Okay? So they paid an extra. It's just these people, they've been living their lives wrong. And they won't know how wrong their lives have been lived until they see the biggest, fattest, shiniest, brightest green candle literally just rotating straight into their face. That's actually what's going to happen. So I do think about this wallet sacrifice. I think if Richard's going to do it, we might even see the biggest thing ever put in. Would you do it? You know, does he even need the money? Would he release a coin? That's another thing to think about. Does he even need to raise money? That's something I think. Does he even need to like make another Richard Heart coin or something, right? Or just the Richard the Rollup coin. So like, why not make the coin pDAI or his own stable coin? You know, you sacrifice and then you mint the stable coin somewhere out here. That's another way to put it. You know, he could do that where you sacrifice somewhere, it gets a stable coin. Yeah, it's interesting because then he'd only have to give you it's like selling, you know, like you get back your stable coin. I wonder if that could work. I haven't thought about that. Where you put money in and yes, you just got to get back a stable coin value. It never actually has to appreciate. Kind of like if you put in 10 grand, you only get back 10 grand worth. You know, I'm sure he's got some things figured out. But I think why I think about these friends, a lot of you're probably like, nah, man, there's no way it's going to happen. Here's the thing, friends. The crypto 4-year cycle is we are a little boat and there's a giant tsunami, giant waves, and there's a Hydra dragon heads. There's a big Gyarados that comes out, giant octopus. It's tough, man. Like, if you don't take advantage of that Bitcoin bull market year, you're finished. There's no chance. Like, if you don't raise in 2025, you got no chance, Habib, in 2026, 2027, barely 2028. Look at the past. What's happened? Look what's happened. You got no appetite for ICOs, and I don't either. So we've tried a lot. We tried, but hey, I guess the market just chose meme coin super cycle. We've done our best. You know, we've done our best. We give them all 100% effort. We wish them well. But you know, it was a disaster. 2022. It was net exit of money. 2023, forget it. No ICOs. 2024, like it had a bit of a warm up and just couldn't make it over the edge. That's 3 years, man. 3 years. So the last time you could have actually raised money was 2021. That's nuts. That's a long time. So that's why people know that. I'm sure Richard knows that, friends, while he's enjoying the nipple pegging. So if you don't make a big move in 2025, the iron is hot and you have to strike it with spoony. If you don't strike while the iron's hot, it's finished, okay? You're literally going to be suffering for the next 3 years. I think our hearts are going to be racing if he makes any big announcement. Like, you know, some people have said as well, they were thinking like, oh, the SEC would never let him do it. Can the SEC stop Richard saying, oh, look, it appears as if a wallet sacrifice has started? He doesn't even tell anybody to put in money. He just releases a contract address. He goes, oh, look, it looks like, it appears as if someone's doing a thing. That's it. Okay. Didn't tell anybody to put in, and then everyone will just put, because everyone knows what that means. Everyone pulls it in. So why I'm thinking about these, friends, plan ahead. Okay. Plan ahead. We're not there yet. We're still in easy mode. There's all the, because you're asking all these questions, all these uncertainties, and you're still mocking all the non-believers. It means we're like early enough. Okay. Once these things start to like play out and flesh out, that's when you actually are meant to get nervous. You're like, oh crap, man, we're running out of like these bullish juice stuff. But hey, we're a while from that. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. Don't forget he loves you. Catch you soon.